the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one? Pelé! Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass. A corner it is then.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Seedorf could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass.
Cruyff clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Pelé. That looks a good ball through. But this is Adriano. And he's running. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Seedorf. Veron. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well measured. And this, it's Pelé! Beckenbauer. Koundé is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Tries to play it through. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pelé. And this is Pelé. He's got away.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Gullit. He's had it taken off him. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit. Pelé. And this is Adriano. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez is having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a decent clearance. Goes for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Adriano! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
De Bruyne. Looking for a runner. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Pelé. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Corner number 2 then. Well, he couldn't quite catch up to that. Seedorf. Bullet. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. And he cuts out the supply. Gives it back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Pelé! And he's managed to get free. It's Pelé! He's scored!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that is indeed the final act. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
No way through there. Now it's Gullit. And here's Suarez. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pelé. This looks promising. And this is Adriano. Oh, great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira running with intent. And the through ball. And this is Adriano. Oh, beautifully deceptive. He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Rijkaard. 60 minutes played. De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. That is a great pick out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rijkaard. Now it's Pelé. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Real chance! Adriano! That is wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pelé. And it's Koundé. Van Dijk. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Gullit. Van Dijk. Piqué. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Adriano. And here's Gullit. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Gullit. Koundé. Van Dijk. Very much a man of this moment. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Adriano. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
And it's Cannavaro. Looking to play him in. Gullit. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, well played. Zanetti.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zanetti can get it clear. Now it's Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? And now they can clear their lines. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard.
2
Passing
minutes
is
have
crisp
been
and sharp.
indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is Adriano! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And now, to all members
Manchester
of the crowd,
United
I'd
really
like to
did
ask
suffer
you to
for
join
their
me
lack
in
of
wishing
numbers
our
here.
birthday
Well, to be
boy
perfectly
a
honest,
very
Peter, it was
special
hard to see
birthday.
any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cruyff, chance for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Kanchanaburi Power are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass somewhat off target. Pepe calmly anticipates. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Kanchanaburi Power really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel...
He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Messi. Pepe. Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good Cruyff! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find.
And Messi! Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Hazard. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's burst through! Hazard. Not the most accurate pass. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
That has been cut short. That pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ferdinand plays it all the way forward. Pirlo, Messi, Rice, now there, and he shoots! And that's a tiny finish! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Can Chanaburi Power get their goal? A bit of respectability restored. And here's Azar. Tries to pass it through. In towards the back stick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Cruyff. And he's there to make the challenge. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! And no mistake. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that is the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
I just think it's been a
And
great
now,
performance, and they
please
totally
turn towards
deserve
the
to have
screen
this
for a
lead at
special
half-time.
presentation
Just
featuring
about
our
anything
guest
they tried
performance
seemed
today.
to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Manchester United looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Azar. Threads one in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. It's Adriano! Rice. Pirlo.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a really well-measured ball. Good take, and is he in? And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Luis Suarez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Rice. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Adriano! And that's in. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Now who's going to be first to this? The Ron's cross. Gets his head on it! And that is high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rice looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And Messi! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Substitution on the field. Number
Size really
99,
matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 9, Eto.
Cut it out.
Number 7,
That's put paid to the danger.
Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field,
Pirlo.
number 22,
Now it's
Ekitike.
Luis Suarez.
Number 17,
And that has left him in a
Mbappe.
heap.
Number 10, Gullit.
Gullit.
Number 20, Francesco Totti.
Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Gullit. Chance! Oh, the ball's come, Luke. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rice. Gullit. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, Red, nice interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Ferdinand. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Thuram cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stam, Cruyff going after that. Rice. And here's Mbappe. He's well positioned here. Important interception. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. And that's it.